What do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do now? God. It's getting on for years now since Spike Milligan popped his clogs off. Yeah. He had health issues. I think I know what they were. Maybe. Allegedly. I know. Maybe. It might have been a reaction to wheat himself, reaction to wheat, Mm-hmm. It's sort of, bloody hell, man. Can you imagine? No. Even to this day, people's diet in Britain, England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, whatever, is 50% wheat-based. And in the 1950s and 60s, well, after the Second World War, really, not exactly genetic, well, it was genetic engineering, really. Cross-pollinating and all the rest of the business to make shorter, modern wheats, shorter wheats. They're just like glorified grass. Well, it is grass seeds, isn't it? And plants produce substances in their seeds. In their whole bloody lot, to try and avoid animals eating them. And wheat is no exception. And after the Second World War, 50s, 60s, then became really mainstream in the 1970s. Oh, excuse me. Cider gas. That's the trouble with cans. Oh, my box is up. Must be 2 o'clock then, is it? Yeah, anyway. I'll see you in a minute. What was I on about? Oh, yeah, Spike Milligan. Looking back and reviewing, well, it's happened to me, really. Those bloody breakdowns he had, I think that was a reaction to wheat, basically. Most of his genes were from Ireland himself, via India. He was actually born in India. I think he was no, was he? Yeah, he was born in India. His father was a real cranky fella in the army, Irish fella. Can you imagine being Spike Milligan's father, brought up in Ireland, and the trouble, well, the discontent, yeah, that's something from my history teacher. Discontent was obviously going on as Spike Milligan's father was growing up. And that would no doubt have been during the times of, pre-20th century, and no doubt the fight for independence times. Yeah, and tell you the truth, it was quite a godsend that during the Spanish Armada in the 16th century, and the Spanish Armada was, after being slaughtered, and they tried to escape when what's his name? Sir Francis Drake. We've this squadron of ships and went in right into the middle of the Spanish Armada pack and took out the admiral's ship or whatever it is, the leader thing, and all the rest. There was bloody, there was loads, dozens, hundreds maybe, I don't know, and a storm built up, and they all scooted up the North Sea and around the top of Scotland, came down, and there was such a storm, they were getting shipwrecked everywhere. And on the west coast of Ireland, this was after the Spanish had been to South America. We're talking the middle of the 16th century here, and this, they'd been to South America for about 50 years or something like that. And they brought back potatoes to Spain. So they were scootering off up east coast of England, North Sea, around the top of Scotland, just to get back to Spain. They couldn't, the wind was so, woo, from the southeast. And they were coming down the side of Ireland, west coast of Ireland. And the southwest was still blowing, and they blew them onto the rocks of southwest of Western Ireland. Shipwrecks. And the Irish people shortly after, started finding washed up strange vegetables. And they were growing in the high tide line of the beaches. These are nice. 16th century. And then 200 years later, less than 200 years, that was basically feeding Ireland. At least it wasn't wheat. Easy to grow. But then these potatoes caught the European blight. The blights, I think, down in Italy, the first ones, and it came from some fungus from some bloody thing. Typical Italy. They'll import any bloody. It was the COVID of the potatoes. 1840s Ireland, and like COVID, the Tory government then absolutely, totally cocked up the response to it. And so many died in 1840s Ireland. Well, about, I think 1849 when it really was bad. Yeah, many got themselves to Liverpool in England, caught a boat to USA, and apparently, allegedly, maybe, one of their descendants is now the president of USA, Biden. What am I talking about here? Oh God, I haven't got my glasses. I'm making a video without my glasses for a change. Yeah, wheat, yeah. My eyes, about a year ago, my eyes went, oh my God, they're not much better now, are they? Are they? No, they're not. Still a bit cockeyed, but it was worse last year. Yeah. I went to the hospital. My retinas themselves are perfect, but the muscles of my eyes are all, and even the ones that control the irises, irises of the cock. Yeah, I have to give up driving. Over 10 minutes. That's why I got to wear reading glasses. There we are. See, I think it's straightened up now more. Yeah. Well, I can't remember what it was now. Short-sighted, long-sighted. The need for reading glasses. Short-sighted. Oh God, I used to know all that. I did zoology in school. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you can see my eyeballs are straightened up now. When I got them off, it starts. That one starts going away, foaming away, guys. And I used to have perfect eyesight once upon a time. And that's all because of wheat, by the way. Wheat proteins is a reaction in the digestive system, and it attacks the nerves, and mainly a certain part of the brain, mainly, which is involved with memory, short-term memory, facial nerves, hence the eyes, and things like that. Sheffield University looking into it, so leave it to them. Bye bye.